So tonight was the go home edition of Smackdown for the Bad Blood pay-per-view. Tonight was also the return of AJ Styles. AJ Styles has been out of action in the WWE for about 3 or 4 months. They said ever since June at Clash at the Castle against Cody Rhodes, he's been out of action. He's been wrestling here or there, like matches in Japan, but tonight was his first official return appearance back in the WWE since then. Overall, this show, I'm not gonna say this show was like my favorite show within the past couple weeks, because I feel like for a go home show, a little bit more story told or whatever, but this is a go home show. I feel like at this point these go home shows are kind of just coasting until we get to the actual event, which is tomorrow night, Bad Blood. But regardless, we did get a few bright spots here tonight, so I'm gonna go over them real quick. So as I mentioned, AJ Styles returned. They introduced him as the Phenomenal Forearm, which I found was extremely weird. But regardless, AJ Styles came out. He is essentially a babyface now, which I did not see coming. I thought he was going to be a heel returning, because frankly that's what he's been for the past couple months. But a welcomed babyface AJ Styles is also not bad given the circumstances, because he has been away for quite a while. So the absence makes the heart grow fonder, sort of speak is definitely present there. He comes out, he says that he's back. He has that the fans have no idea how much he has missed them, that he's done some things that he's not proud of. But regardless, he's back and he's ready to compete. When all of a sudden Carmelo Hayes comes out, starts dogging him, starts basically running down AJ Styles, giving him the shtick of Carmelo Hayes is him and whatnot. And AJ comes up with the bright idea that why don't they have a match here tonight? He says, I'm in my ring gear, you're in your ring gear, there's a ring right here, let's have a match. When Carmelo Hayes declines him, LA Knight comes out. Tremendous pop from LA Knight as well. He tells Carmelo Hayes that if he takes this match with AJ Styles, he'll consider telling Nick Aldis to give Carmelo Hayes a title match in the future for the United States Championship. And this match, I think, doesn't even go 5 or 10 minutes when we come back and there's this sort of move that is hit within the beginning of the match, which didn't really look that bad. But regardless, turns out this move actually caused a sprained ankle for AJ Styles, and next thing you see is the doctor checking on him, and he's laid down in the corner, and the referee calls off the match, waves off the match, because AJ Styles apparently he sprained his ankle or his foot or something like that. And immediately when I saw that the referee rang the bell, I thought to myself, wait a minute, what is this? I said, is this legit? Because in wrestling, when someone gets hurt, we never really know if it's for certain or not, because half the time they could be selling, which is hopefully the case, but the other half, it may be a legitimate injury, and we still don't really know if this is a legitimate injury or if this is just played for storyline. I saw some people making out that maybe this was for storyline because AJ Styles just returned, and to have him sort of come back and lose against Carmelo really wouldn't look all that great on AJ's case. But regardless, this match gets thrown off, and we do see sort of like a backstage segment where the doctor is checking on AJ, checking to see if he's all right and whatnot. But I am as confused as anyone else if this is legitimate or not. Only time will tell whether he's okay, and if this is legitimate, then obviously what a poor circumstances to have to witness. But if this is legitimate, then obviously wishing him nothing but the best. And we also got a dumpster match here, and walking into this match I had zero expectations for this match, but actually it came out as a really good match. It was a really fun match, I should say. between these two ladies. There was a table set up across the dumpster, and Chelsea Green was put through that table. I thought, overall, I thought this was a pretty fun match. Uh, you have to walk into these matches sometimes with no expectations to actually come out and enjoy them. But regardless, then we walk into the main event, which was the Bloodline against DIY and the Street Profits ladder match, three-way ladder match for the tag team titles here. Triple H certainly likes to do these sort of tag team matches or whatnot before the PLE, on the Friday before the PLE, which, I mean, it does stack up the card on that Friday night. But some people have criticized him for his lack of booking considerably more matches on the PLE. But we did get this match. We got a promo with Jacob Fatu in the back as they're all walking towards the gorilla position, and I love Jacob Fatu, man. I love his energy, his aura, as they say. I love the energy he brings because he's so intense. He's so intense with it, and I love the energy that he brings, that he commands everybody acknowledge Solo as the tribal chief. That makes him look like $1,000,000. But we did get this match, and obviously going into this match, you know that the Bloodline is probably winning here. They're probably not going to lose. I don't think anytime soon. But regardless, this was a pretty fun match as well, man. It's hard to get a ladder match wrong, and it's hard to get a tag team ladder match wrong as well. There was a lot of cool spots here where the Bloodline was taken out, put through tables, dives, but at the end it was the infamous Tonga Loa, the Superman of the team, the powerhouse of the team, as Corey Graves said, that came out with the victory for the Bloodline. As the show closes, we get sort of a last acknowledgement, one to the sky, and that's how we go off the show. So overall, a decent little go home show, pretty good decent show for the Bad Blood go home show. Me, just like everyone else, I'm just waiting for tomorrow night, man, so we can see where these stories end up progressing and where they lead towards. So I will be here giving you that breakdown as well. So until next time, I will see y'all later.